Hi everyone, my name is Leica Shupek and I'm the North Carolina State Director for All in the Line. And I'm here today to talk to you about what's going on with the congressional maps in Guilford County. All right, so this is the current enacted congressional map for Guilford County. In 2021, the congressional maps, along with all the other electoral maps, were redrawn. That's, what happens during redistricting year. And in this congressional map that was drawn by our legislature, Guilford County is split into 3 districts. Now, we generally redraw maps for population reasons because populations grow and change, and so we have to redraw to make sure all the districts are still equal. However, the truth of the matter is that Guilford County did not need to be split 3 ways for population reasons. In fact, Guilford County could have actually remained whole inside a congressional district because of its population. But instead it's being split 3 ways. So let's zoom out and see what's actually happening. So as you zoom out, you can see there are obviously these 3 districts that Guilford County is being split into, and they're going into a bunch of different directions, covering a huge swath of the state. So you have the green district that goes north and west out to the mountains. You have a pink district that goes all the way down to Charlotte suburbs. And you have this brown district in the middle that has a lot of different areas and goes into the Raleigh suburbs. So now looking at Guilford again, let's see what's happening with the actual cities inside of Guilford. So as you can see, most but not all of Greensboro is in the green district. Most of High Point is in the pink district, or the high port of High Point that's in Guilford County. And then parts of Greensboro and the rest of eastern Guilford County is in the brown district. So let's take a little bit of a closer look at this green district. So most of Greensboro is in this district, and it's being taken out of Guilford and paired with a bunch of much more rural mountain counties that are very different. So people in the rural mountain counties are actually going to end up outnumbering people in this district who are from Greensboro. Another interesting thing that's happening here is you can see there's this little tail of this green district that goes into Watauga County, where Boone is, and that actually covers where current Representative Virginia Foxx lives. She's represented this part of northwestern North Carolina where these mountains are for a very long time. In this green district, she's actually being paired or in competition with Representative Kathy Manning, who lives in Guilford County. Because of the way this district is drawn, it leans strongly Republican. And so in any election, Foxx would be favored to win, and therefore would be in a district that now is representing Greensboro. Now we can look at this pink district, which is taking in most of High Point. It snakes down through Davidson County and goes into Cabarrus County, which is where Concord is, basically the Charlotte suburbs. So High Point, which is one of the 3 cities of the Triad, is actually being taken out of the Triad and paired with a completely different metro area, the Charlotte suburbs. Now you can see this brown district, which is eastern Guilford. It just has a bunch of different areas with very little in common with each other. So it has Alamance County, which is close to Guilford. Burlington has some similarities, but that's pairing that area with the booming suburbs of Raleigh in places like Holly Springs and Fuquay-Varina, but also paired with really, really rural areas like in Randolph County and in Davidson. And there's going to have to be one representative to serve all of these different areas. So pulling back, that's what's important about this. These districts are used to elect representatives for Congress. And our congressional representatives set national policy for things like education, healthcare, voting rights. They provide constituent services, which means they help people in their districts interface with and get what they need from federal agencies. Guilford being pulled apart into 3 districts means that people from Guilford County are less likely to have their voices heard by these representatives. And because people from Guilford County's votes are outnumbered in each one of these districts, they won't be able to hold representatives accountable at the ballot box if they're not getting the representation they need, and they're not going to be able to get someone into the office who does represent them. All right, so that's what's going on with the maps in Guilford County. If you learned something from this video, please share it with say 3 other people in Guilford. And if you want to keep up to date with what you can do to help fight for fair maps, please sign up for our All in the Line North Carolina weekly newsletter in the link in the description. All right, hope to see you all again soon.